Everything is great when you're winning. Things seem easy, and everyone is happy. Well, who are you when you lose? Adversity is where your true colors show.
We'll get our breakthrough at some point, and those moments of truth. That's what we're banging on the door for it. We just haven't been able to respond and get over the top.
How will you respond when the chips are down? When presented with a bump in the road?
We're on the road, young, new team. We're not getting stops. We're not winning the ball game.
Every team has excuses. A bad bounce, injuries, road trips, or just a tough stretch in the schedule.
I think the biggest thing is, when you're a new team, when you're a team that has to develop, you just want to see you guys getting better. You want to feel that you're getting better. And all the time, the squad will always tell that, even in wins.
Well, winners don't make excuses. Winners make changes. Finding a way to learn from a loss is what allows teams to move on, to get better, and bounce back on track.
The long road trip for the Heat continues tonight in a place known for its heat. The Valley of the Sun, Phoenix. It is a slump-busting stop. Miami on a 4-game skid and ready to end it tonight right there, U.S. Airways Center. The Miami Heat visiting the Phoenix Suns right here at the top of the hour on Sunsports. And you know who's ready, John, as always?
D-Wade is.
D-Wade is focused and ready. John will break down his recent hot streak. Chris Bosh as well. John mentioned the other day they need Wade and Bosh to be the closers every night and tonight in Phoenix.
On a beautiful Tuesday night, the Valley of the Sun, stop number 3 on this 5-game journey where the Heat hope to get back on track and find the road that leads them back to winning. Welcome inside the U.S. Airways Center in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, the first of 2 meetings this season between the Miami Heat and the Phoenix Suns, and we always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. The Heat take the floor here in Phoenix, and we remind you that Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports is proudly presented by AT&T Uverse.
In terms of shot making in that fourth quarter, both teams just, going blow to blow there. And difficult shots made. This one fading in the corner for 3. I like the way Wade got in and compressed the defense for the kick-out pass here to get a good look for Luol Deng. And then look at the ball movement. Again, Marcus Morris able to knock down that triple. Their bench did a great job. They're the second scoring bench in the NBA. They showed why. They made some really big runs. But Wade right here, look at the effort following up. And then the old-fashioned three-point play with the head and shoulders fake. Gets the man up in the air, draws the foul. That was a critical.
2 leaders combined for your Warren Henry Automotive drive of the game.
Well, you love it when those 2 guys handle the ball down the stretch. Something good usually happens. D-Wade turns into a facilitator.
17 Phoenix threes. The Heat played their best defensive game in weeks.
Yeah, they forced 23 turnovers, good for 21 points. Did a great job of taking the game to them in crunch time. When they had to get stops, they got them. Despite some of those threes that were made in the fourth quarter, it became a shootout after a while. But for the most part, the Heat really controlled the tempo of the game in the fourth quarter. And they did it with their defense. Offensively at the other end, they got the ball to the right guys, and they made sure that they got good shots. So give the Heat a lot of credit tonight. And Eric, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. We'll look at the graphic first before I tell you what I'm thinking here. Good baseline defense all night for the Heat.
Well, there's a look at the 4-game losing streak. Almost 108 points a game allowed on 56% shooting.
And that's a great sign because it means you're getting something going to the basket, whether it was hard cuts with their bodies or quick post-ups and pass inside. They were getting such good looks and high percentage scores around the rim. 58 points to Suns only had 24, so they had a plus 34 advantage. Heat only averaged about 33 points in the paint per game, so a huge difference there. Real emphasis. I love their aggressiveness going to the rim, and that really matters because that's how you're going to win games night in, night out. You're going to have some games where you shoot the ball well beyond the arc, but if you
get this, no turnovers for the 6th straight game.
People tend to get down on a player when he's not playing well, but he had to go through that tough injury to his left hand, and he was playing very well before he got injured, and now he's come back. This is the best game he's played in a while. He did a great job on Bledsoe most of the night. Bledsoe was 2 for 11. Their leading scorer for the season, and he held them to, 8 points? 4 points. Held them to 4 points, 2 for 11, as I mentioned. And then offensively kept the flow of the game. Hit Dang in either corner at both ends of the floor for a 3. Just an outstanding game by Rio. And you know that the coach had confidence in him, and that's why he was able to do that with the 10 points. You saw what he did in the previous 4 games. Look at the field goal percentage previous, and now you can tell that he's finally found how to play with that sore left hand after he hurt it 5.
The game, we're going to listen to Dang in a moment. I want to show you Dang first. I'm getting ahead of myself, John. What did he do tonight?
Come on, he mixed it up nicely. Put the ball down on the deck, showed his ability, look right here, to create off the dribble. This is something he's not really known for, but he can do it. Moving well without the ball is something he's brought right from the get-go. Cutting hard there. You see him receive the pass. Look at the post-up. They've been trying to get him more touches in the post. It's a good way to do it there on a running post-up. He was super efficient. Look at the drive and kick action here. He's stepping into the 3. Went 9 of 12 from the field. Had 23 points, 3 assists. Defensively, I thought did a very nice job
with Jax. He just carried them down the stretch. How did he do it?
He was a monster. 34 points for him. Complete game by Chris Bosh. 9 boards. Look at the way he cut to the basket. Got good post-up position. He put Plumlee and backup center Alex Len in all kinds of trouble with the matchup. He had them too far off, jab stepping and knocking down shots. Look at the way he backs off Len, then beats him with his speed with the right hand. So really kept these guys off balance to the point where in the 4th quarter they went small and took the center out of the game and tried to have a forward guard Bosh because he was so good. Look at the way he's moving here without the basketball. Had a 14-point 3rd quarter, and then the 4th quarter had 10 points, big threes like this one down the stretch when the Heat really needed them.
You know, you look at these numbers, and I know it's hard to do this every night, but you sit there, you say to yourself, he's got this in him.
Chris, if you're going to come out west, you might as well have a shootout. You guys got off to a nice start, finally put it together, as we talked about this morning, with a solid finish. What was critical?
Just keeping our composure. They made a lot of 3-point shots in our face. And as tough as that was to deal with, we just had to stay with everything we were doing. You know, keep executing on the offensive end. You know, they had a good shooting night from behind the 3, but we didn't let that deter us from what our main goal was.
You have been sometimes raw, but always real about how things have been going lately. What does this win do for the way that you guys have been working to try to get to a place where victory was possible?
Well, I mean, it just shows us if we stay with it in our mind, what we're capable of. You know, you got to give credit, you know, to the bench and the starters and everybody. That's a good team. They're a good home team. And it was difficult coming out here. We had to really stay together and keep our composure throughout the whole game. No matter if they hit shots in our face, if they got an easy bucket on us, we got back on defense. We you know, limited their transition buckets and easy buckets, and you know, we rebounded the ball all right. So you know, if we do those things, man, we can really start getting on to something.
As for your contribution tonight individually, the ball found you a boatload more, and it's a fastball outside. Found you a lot more than it did on Sunday. Was there anything that was changed to get the ball to you so you could have this type of night?
I just wanted to be more aggressive. That's all my mindset was today. I think I get enough touches within the offense. You know, my teammates kept finding me. I just have to remind people that I'm here. That's my #1 priority. And, you know, it's difficult from game to game, but I came out aggressive today, got some easy buckets, and then the goal looked like this big after that.
And your reward is a backside in Denver, a mile high. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. We, you know, we're in the trenches right now. It's not easy trying to get wins, especially when you're struggling a little bit. We're still trying to figure a lot of things out, but I tell you what, we got a resilient, tough bunch of guys, and we're going to continue to try to lead them. And tomorrow will be a lot of fun. Get your breathing oxygen tanks. You know, it's not that much oxygen up there because of the altitude, and we'll be all right.
You broke it down with the topography and everything. I appreciate you. Chris Bosh,
like
victorious.
Man, you look good.
Cash money, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
Take care. That's Chris Bosh, and he's gone, ready to roll. And if Chris Bosh is going to get it anywhere on the floor at this point in his career, he is a threat, including right there. We're back with more as the Heat win 103-97 in the Valley of the Sun. You're watching Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports.
final tonight, though. 103-97, the Heat get the win. If you'd like to catch tonight's game action, tune in at 1 a.m. or tomorrow at noon. We replay all of tonight's action presented by your South Florida Honda dealers. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For my partner, John Crotty, the one and only Jason Jackson, the great broadcast team of Eric Reed, and the coach, Tony Fiorentino. I'm Will Mansell saying thanks for watching. Heat get a win, and we leave you now with the final take.